Hi everyone, it's Raja, and you're watching The Pit Stop, your favorite RuPaul's Drag Race All-Star Season 2 recap show. My guest today is the very beautiful, the scrumptious, the lovely, very, very sweet. I love it when she's here, and when I'm around her, please give it up to Courtney Act, everybody. Courtney Act! I mean, the plot not only thickened this week, it curdled, formed into a giant monster or a beast.
It congealed.
It turned into a beast this week. Let's talk about it from the beginning. We left off last week.
Yes.
With 4 ladies in the mirror.
Someone must have said Bloody Mary, and then those 4 bitches appeared.
So this week, the girls get to come back into the room, and then the conversations begin.
I don't know how old Fifi is, but I can definitely see myself like back a few years reacting similarly.
Right.
So that's the thing, is that like I think we can all probably see ourselves in Fifi, but at the same time just go like, oh,
Don't say that. Yeah. So the 4 girls are back, and each of them got their own entrance again. Let's talk about the entrances.
Well, they got to wear their reveal gown, which I didn't realize that was what was happening at first.
Right.
Coco looked kind of like she came in, she had the reveal. It's like, yes, reveal!
Tatiana came in, and she revealed...
She had like a bat wing down to a skirt, which was
It was okay. I think she would have, if she actually wore that on the runway and had that opportunity, she would have been in trouble.
Yeah, it was good for entering the workroom.
Yes. And Alyssa came back with her reveal costume, the
camera dress.
cameras. What do you think about that outfit?
People were reading it, and I feel weird because I actually didn't think I liked it.
So back to Fifi and Alyssa. While they're getting ready, there's this moment where Fifi calls Alyssa over and wants to talk it out a little bit. And they sort of, punctuated the whole thing with a hug.
Yeah. Fifi just couldn't have that moment, that hug. There was like a snide little remark at the end, like, now get away from my table. And it was like, no, just
leave it.
Just leave it.
Next bit we have to talk about is the challenge. It was a comedy challenge.
Yes.
Comedic timing is a specific art form.
Like Katya and Ginger together, they're both very witty and very funny as individuals. I was surprised that when they came together that it was a little clunky.
Yeah.
Then we had like Alyssa and Alaska, who I thought worked sublimely together.
I do too.
Alaska really showed a lot of compassion, I thought, where she was like, okay, Alyssa, we have to get you back. Like, we have to. And she really let Alyssa be Alyssa, like she said.
Yes.
And then she let Alaska be Alaska.
There's that kind of exchange and realizing what the different energies are.
Yeah.
I think that some of the characters on there were really kind of trying to outdo each other.
Yeah.
For instance, Fifi and Coco's act was a little funny for me.
It wasn't concise, and it wasn't like gag, line, gag.
Now, last but not least, we have Roxy, who had to be on her own.
She was kind of humble about the fact that she made mistakes, and there was something that got me onto her side. They criticized her more than I thought she deserved. I actually thought she was kind of funny.
Yeah. So the twists are, the 5 existing girls are being paired with one of the 4 that have been eliminated.
Yes.
The 2 previously eliminated girls get to be the top. While they're on top, they have to lip sync for their legacy, but also not just for their legacy, for their life.
For their
so
life.
We're back in the competing of the lip sync.
There are more twists in this than something that's really twisty.
It is beyond pretzel.
It's beyond pretzel.
It's like a bag of pretzels. We were left with Roxy and Fifi as the bottom 2, which was nail-biting.
Nail-biting.
Yes. And then we have our top 2.
Tatiana versus Alyssa.
Which was amazing.
To see Tatiana really hold her own and totally deliver was like great. And then Ru was like, Tatiana, you're staying. And then we were like, oh my God, Alyssa's going home.
She's going home again.
And then there's another twist.
Oh my God.
Which is Alyssa staying.
I feel like after every episode, I need a Valium. This week, for me, the conversation really is about the hug. Because at the beginning, it was all hunky-dory and everyone was happy. Everyone was sisters once again, giving that nice, cute hug. But at the very end, Alyssa offers a hug because they obviously both chose Fifi to go home. And Alyssa opens her arms out to Fifi and Fifi refuses it.
I feel sorry for her, but like watching it, I was like, oh, don't be such a
Yeah. Give her a hug.
Give her a hug.
Yeah. The last 4 episodes, we've all been sort of waiting for this revenge moment.
We've heard about it every episode as the girl gets kicked off.
Yes. Do you think anyone actually got their revenge?
I mean, I don't think that Alyssa was taking revenge on Fifi. I think she did it diplomatically, but I guess it's kind of...
She got revenge.
Yeah,
I think
it's like
she's...
passive revenge as opposed to like active revenge.
Yes. I actually can't wait to watch next week's.
It's so compelling, this All Stars. What do you think it is, though? Is it because, I mean, the stakes are higher, that's for sure. And also, we know them all. And we love, not just us because we know them, but like the world.
The world knows them. Yeah.
And to watch them back in this strange psychological experiment we call RuPaul's Drag Race, it's just wonderful.
And with that said, I want to thank my very, very lovely, I love you so much, Courtney. Thank you so much for giving us some of your insight and just being here and being you.
We have to get dressed in women's clothes and hang out on pink velvet couches.
Well, isn't that what we do all the time?
Yeah, kind of.
Well, good. Just kind of like normal.
Just
then.
like normal.
Yes. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning into the Pit Stop this week. Stay tuned for next week's episode of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars Season 2, where the queens will have a chance to design a product and build their legacy. I'll see you next week.
I can't wait. Why do they do this?
I know, hurry up.
I just want to like binge watch it on Netflix.
More.
More.
I want more. No, please.
Hey, squirrel friend. When one video ends, just open up another one. It's called binge viewing. Go ahead. I support you.